Once upon a time, in a small village named Adura, there once lived an orphan named Ijoma. Ijoma was known as a very beautiful maiden in that village who was bold and kind-heartedness, who had a heart of that of gold, who loved peace and nothing else. But Ijoma stayed with her cruel and wicked auntie Ebere. Auntie Ebere never got married, but Auntie Ebere decided to keep Ijoma under her care ever since they were related. But Auntie Ebere made life difficult for Ijoma. Day after day, Ijoma suffered in the hands of Auntie Ebere. Auntie Ebere made sure that no day passes without Ijoma crying. She gives her punishments. She makes her cry. She reminds her that she is cursed, that she is the one that killed her parents. She made so that the rumor spread to all the villages that no one wanted to be Ijoma's friend. Everybody hated Ijoma. Everyone called her the cursed child. No one wanted to be her friends. Even her age group all laughed and mocked at her whenever she passes by. And this made Ijoma sad, and she do weeps whenever her friends or people reading her gossips. Some envy Ijoma because of how beautiful she is. Now here comes Edozie. Edozie is a very handsome, tall guy who returned from the city to visit his grandparents. Edozie is from a wealthy family. Edozie came to spend the vacation with his grandparents who were currently staying at the village. Now, on one fateful day that Edozie was exploring the village, he visited the stream. So did Ijoma, who her auntie Ebere sent out to fetch water for the 10th time from the stream. When Edozie got to the stream, he saw Ijoma and was captivated by her beauty and her nice shape. He was prompted to go talk to Ijoma. And there was Ijoma struggling to fetch water, who was tired and weak. Edozie decided to offer a helping hand to Ijoma. He helped her lifted up the pot of water to her head. Ijoma was happy and grateful that at least someone was able to come up to her to help her. Unlike others in the village who deserted and hated her, this young man decided to help Ijoma. Ijoma became grateful. Not only did Edozie help her, Edozie decided to walk her home. So they both started a conversation as they were returning home from the stream. And that was where everything started changing for Ijoma. Edozie decided to take delight in Ijoma. No day passes for Edozie not to come looking for Ijoma under a big tree. They both stayed under that tree. They both chatted, they both laughed, they both talked things, and they both started developing feelings for each other. Now this came to the notice of Auntie Ebere, and Auntie Ebere became bittered with what she heard about Ijoma seeing Edozie. She plotted different schemes. She punished Ijoma severely and gave her a warning never to see or spend time with Edozie. Ijoma became downhearted, but Ijoma showed how bold she was. Ijoma fled. She do hide just to go and see Edozie. She explained to Edozie that her auntie is against her seeing him. Edozie too became very downhearted because his love for Ijoma was consuming him so much. Auntie Ebere made sure that she doesn't want Eberi's good success. So she plotted to give out Eberi for marriage to an elderly man who was 3 times of Eberi's age. Eberi found no one to help her. When the news got to Edozie, Edozie decided to take a bold step. Edozie confronted Auntie Eberi and gave Auntie Eberi lots of goods, including money. Auntie Eberi at first wanted to reject it, but because she is the kind of person that loves money and who is greedy, Auntie Eberi decided to collect the money from Edozie. The grandparents of Edozie saw that Edozie was deeply in love with somebody from the lower class. The grandfather confronted Edozie and told Edozie if he is sure he wanted to go for Ijoma. Edozie stood firm and said yes, that he is sincerely in love with Ijoma. The grandparents had no option than to bless their grandson and wish him all the best. Edozie, one night under the moonlight, Edozie took Eberi, Edozie took Ijoma, and they both went under the moonlight. Inside the deep forest, they both exchanged their love vows. They both promised to be there for each other. They both vowed and took an oath to always love themselves till death do them apart. They both showed how they loved each other. The next day, and as days went on, Auntie Eberi found out that there's nothing she can do to fight the love. That the love is not something that she can fight for. It was bound to happen because it is true love. Auntie Eberi came to realize how bad she has treated Ijoma ever since she was small. And Auntie Eberi decided to come pleading to Ijoma. She pleaded with Ijoma for Ijoma to forgive her. But Ijoma's heart was saddened that she refused to forgive her Auntie Eberi. Edozie had to plead on Ijoma's behalf, on Auntie Eberi's behalf, so that Ijoma can forgive her auntie. Ijoma listened to her husband Edozie and she decided to forgive and let go of what Auntie Eberi did in the past. Being somebody that was kind-hearted and bold, she decided to make peace with her auntie, and they both enjoyed the union that they had recently. Newsflash, Edozie got married to Eberi, and they both were living happily. Eberi became pregnant. Not only did she become pregnant, she became pregnant with twins, 2 beautiful babies, which she gave birth successfully. Now these 4 families decided to live in harmony and in unity. Edozie was happy with his wife Eberi. The auntie was also happy with Ijoma. The grandparents also blessed Edozie and Ijoma's love, that know that true love cannot be hindered.